everyone. So this is part of the ultimate bundle. And today I am interviewing Tineke, and I'm going to invite her now. Tineke. And okay, so that should be good. I'm just gonna wait for her to join. Hello, Tineke.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. How are you?
I am excellent. I am
Great.
fantastic. How about you?
Yeah, I'm great too.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I put the title 10's First, which is your book's title.
Yeah.
And I was very excited to read through, and the design of the book is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
And Tineke, you are based in Holland, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And is this your first book?
Yes, my first book.
Yeah.
That's why it's called 10's First, because in Dutch, 10 is my nickname. You pronounce it otherwise, but it's my nickname, so that's why it's called 10's First. Yeah.
Oh, that was one of my first question to ask you. Oh, that's
Yeah.
okay. Okay, may I ask so your name has like 10. Why is that?
My name is in Dutch, it's Tineke.
Mhm.
And then my name short, the first part of my name, Tien, that's 10 in Dutch. So uh, that's why my family calls me 10, but yeah, in Dutch is Tien. So
Okay, got it. Okay, for the sound wise, not the meaning wise.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I also published my first ebook, so we are on the same page.
Oh, great. Oh, I didn't know it was your first. That's awesome.
Yeah, so you just stumbled upon raw vegan diet 13 years ago,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I was just, I had my first kid 14 years ago, 14 and a half, I think. And after that, I was just looking for the most healthy way to live and to eat. And then I found raw food. So then it started, and I've been all raw for 1.5 years. And after that, the other two kids came, and it's just, I don't know why I let go of it a bit, but I was in that period on and off raw. And then last year, um, I went all raw again, just before Dutch Food Festival. And yeah, after that, well, I became friends with Omira and Grant. They were here for a few weeks also after the festival, and they helped me a lot. And then yeah, it was like 4 weeks I was all raw, and then I just didn't want to give up anymore because I felt so good. And so that's why I sticked with it. And Lissa started her community after that in September it was, and I joined, and that helped me a lot too, to stick to raw. Yeah, during busier days like working days, and in the summer it was more easy because I didn't have work to do. But after that, the community helped me a lot too. So, and still does.
That's fantastic. And you
Yeah.
live close by to Wendy?
Yeah.
How far?
Yeah. It's like 15 minutes drive. So, um, yeah, during the week I work 4 days, so then I'm too busy to meet up with her. But frequently in the weekends I see her or I see her at school because our kids go to the same school.
Oh my God.
So yeah, so yeah, that's really cool. And sometimes I go to her place and we eat together, and sometimes she comes here and I make sushi and other things. So yeah, that's really cool.
I know. I saw you made I mean, fantastic creation by Lisa, the Lissa's book, the new book of
Yeah.
160 recipe book that she is contributing to this ultimate raw vegan bundle. I was just so impressed. Like, how do you find the time? You have how many kids you have?
3 kids.
You've got 3 kids. You just
Yeah.
shared the first ebook. You are part of the raw vegan community with Lisa. Like, a lot
Yeah.
juggle. How was the sushi, raw vegan sushi?
It was really good, and I've made a lot of recipes that are in the sushi book, and my goal was to, and still is, to make every recipe before summer starts. So I'm kind of eating sushi every day now. It's really good.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Was it easy to make, or what did you think when you were making?
Yeah, it was kind of easy because well, the recipes are not easy. They're kind of complicated because you have recipes in there, and then you have another sauce that goes good with sushi, and there are some topping recipes. But there are a lot of recipes you can make in advance, like toppings, like herb blends, and it's all dry ingredients, so you can make it once and you can save it for a long time. And well, in the community, Lissa had shared also some sushi recipes, so I've made them before a few months ago. And yeah, if you just follow her recipes, then it's okay to make them. It's not,
Mm,
well, yeah, you need to practice a bit, but it's really fun.
that's fantastic. Oh my God. Okay, so let me go back to, okay, so 13 years ago, you stumbled upon a raw vegan and you wanted to find some ways to nourish you. And is it because you had your first baby?
Yeah, because during my first pregnancy, I gained a lot of weight. So I was looking for a way to lose that weight in a healthy way. So that's why I found it, and well, it worked for me because um, I lost part of the weight again, and yeah, felt really energetic. So I love the way of living, but yeah, when it's hard when you do not, because I didn't know Wendy at that time, and actually I don't know if she was in the Netherlands at that time, but she's have been traveling also a lot. But I didn't have people around me here that ate the same way, and I didn't have online people to chat about it. So that was difficult to keep up with the raw vegan lifestyle. And yeah, now it's a lot easier to have people around me, and we're also organizing potlucks here, so with people from the Netherlands. So we meet up and also always bring everyone brings some dishes and eat together. And yeah, and I see Wendy now, and I have the online community, so it's a lot different than back 13 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Wendy was sharing in one of her lives that where you guys are, it's excellent for getting fruits and vegetable.
Yeah, we have yeah, besides the normal supermarkets, we also have two farmers markets where we go to, and um, also Wendy and I are often shopping for each other. She goes to the one farmers market, I go to the other, and then we share. And yeah, that's we can get a lot of good food there for a good price. So I now have a box of 18 kilos of bananas and a box of 20 kilos of mandarins and 10 kilos of kiwi. So we also buy a lot. And then, yeah, we make things of it. I got now in the dehydrator one recipe that's in my book, the kiwi candy. So that's kind of a kiwi fruit leather. And I'm making that a lot now because of the 10 kilos of kiwis that I got. So yeah, we're doing it like that.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. I would have never imagined that Holland to be a good place for, raw produce.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I don't know why it's like this, but I think the just I don't know how you call it, but um, they yeah we can just if we want specific things we can just ask for it. Someone asked for because we always have mangoes, but someone asked for fly-in mangoes because they are a lot sweeter and better and picks more ripe from the tree. So someone asked for it, and then next week they have them. So yeah, we can buy a whole box and enjoy the whole week. So that's awesome.
That's excellent. Oh, okay. So let me go back to what you shared earlier. You said that so you were at some point you were fully raw vegan for a year and a half, was it? And you went
Yeah,
cooked food. And then again, you became fully raw vegan from 2024 onwards. So did you maintain like high raw vegan since 13 years ago?
yeah. Most of the times I did, but during my last pregnancy, that was 3 years ago. Then I got pregnancy diabetes, and they wanted me to go on medication, but I didn't want any medication, so I did a typical low carb diet, and I managed to do it without medications. But after that, I really wanted to go back to more fruits and vegetables because I didn't eat a lot of fruit because of the low carb diet. So after like 7 months of that, you really crave for fruit. So
Hmm.
I'm happy that that's all over. But yeah, I'm yeah more happy with how it is now, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and watermelon online. Thanks for joining
Oh yeah,
me.
she's saying it's because of the harbors. Yeah, that might be it. Yeah, there's just a good connection with other countries. I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not in a big city, but yeah, I'm near a big city. Yeah, it's in the Netherlands. Everything is close to each other. It's because yeah, we're a small country and a lot of people living here. So yeah, it's all the connection is good here.
Yeah. And that's amazing that you're building your community. And I mean, two powerful people, you, Tineke, and Wendy, which is 15 minutes drive away. That's amazing.
Yeah, yeah,
And you're doing a potluck. So like when you host your potluck at your place, right? Um,
yeah. Also, we just rotate, so we going to different people. Yeah.
that's fantastic. Do they understand the concept of raw vegan?
Yes, they're all raw vegan people. Yeah, it's not all raw, but all vegan and mostly raw. People are coming over then, so yeah, that's really cool. And one of them, it's a guy who has his own vegan web shop, and he also has sells really nice raw vegan cashew cheeses with all kinds of herbs on it. So every time when he comes, we all order all kinds of cashew cheeses, so we're all good for a few weeks. That's
Wow.
really nice.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, do you participate in the raw vegan worldwide meetup? Are you part of that?
No, never have done that. No.
Oh, so maybe you should consider.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean exactly. Do you
Uh,
mean the
yeah, so let me see. It's uh okay, let's see. I think it's called World. If you search for worldwide. Yeah, okay. So on Instagram, Raw Food Worldwide Meetups. Uh,
Yeah.
will just send it to you on Instagram. Um,
Yeah.
what they do is they promote, like, I think it's usually every quarter you can host a raw vegan meetup. And what they do in this Instagram that I just sent to you, they'll just say that, okay, in Kyoto, I'm in Kyoto, Japan. So Kyoto in August, we have a raw meetup, so join. And I have a raw vegan cafe in Kyoto, so
Oh, cool.
yeah, so I've hosted once, and that was a huge success. I mean, everyone loved it, and but the thing is that raw vegan is um, not so easy. It's, yeah, how do I say? Most people don't understand, and I
Mm-hmm.
tried doing it maybe over 2 years ago, and they understood the concept of a vegan, but they didn't understand raw part. So they ended up bringing lots of cooked food.
Oh, yeah.
So, so what I did for this raw vegan meetup was, because I have a cafe, I just decided to do it at my cafe and invite people. And a lot of people didn't, they were not comfortable making their own. So I just prepared for everyone. That's
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and then they all loved. It was like, it was very foreign for them, but they all loved the food, so that worked out really well. So maybe in August I might do the same thing.
Oh, it's really cool.
Yeah.
But is that worldwide meetup like in real life or is that online?
Oh, that it has to be real, like face to face.
Oh, right, but that's kind of hard, right? Everyone has to travel a lot.
Oh, but okay, so the worldwide meetup, but it just happens everywhere.
Yeah.
But let's say Amsterdam in August. So what you're doing for the potluck is what it is. They just register and share on their Instagram. I think if you look at their Instagram,
Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, so this potluck, right, you're doing is it, were there already some raw vegan, or like you?
Yeah. It was already there before I joined because it's organized by someone here in the Netherlands who has the Facebook page of Raw Vegan the Netherlands. And I joined that Facebook page, and then I found out they did the potlucks, and so then I joined, and that's how we started that. Yeah.
That's excellent. And Watermelon has a great question. What do you bring to potluck? What have you brought?
Um, all kind of different things. Most of the times, things that stay well with an hour or hour and a half drive because it's not always at my place. But I have been making cakes or salads. I have not once, multiple times I made raw chocolate because I love to make raw bonbons a lot. But they're not low fat, so I haven't been making them last year, I think. No, I've been before that, when I was not all raw, I made it more. But then now I learned that staying low fat is better. So I have not been making a lot of raw chocolate now. So I brought that and no ice cream. Watermelon lime says, no, definitely not. Yeah, but all kinds of salad, crackers, cashew cheeses. Yeah, I once made a rainbow cake. That was really cool. It
Wow,
was a cake with yeah, I don't know, nut dates, a bottom, and then uh, a lot of layers, colors of the rainbow, made with green spirulina, blue spirulina, beetroot powder, mango powder. So I made a really cool rainbow cake. It was delicious too.
Oh, interesting. Mango
Yeah.
powder. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, it was freeze dried mango powder.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. Must be
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, it's really good. And for the yellow color, I used the freeze dried mango powder, but I also had to add a little bit of how's that called in English? Um, I don't know the English word now. You know the yellow root. That's not ginger, but the other one.
Turmeric?
Yeah, turmeric. Yeah, so a little bit of turmeric powder to make it really yellow, of course. But yeah, it was really really good cake.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so um when you were so like 13 years ago, like when you were like sort of on and off on raw vegan and cooked food, were you going out to restaurants? Like what's the difference?
Well, you mean the difference being on and off raw and all raw?
Okay, so
Um,
there are different ways of I've got a few questions in that. So first, so like high raw vegan is a very convenient terms, right? Because I have been high raw vegan for 20 years, and there's so many there are so many stages in that if even if I go out and eat like deep fried food, I can still call myself high raw vegan.
yeah,
So I have been, I've definitely gone through those stages of eating, like a bread or like deep fried stuff time to time, and then now I can my body cannot take that. Like it's just not possible. If I do eat that kind of things, my body has a like a shock, and I would have to go through a major symptoms for a month or so. So I don't do that anymore. So I just wanted to ask you, like, what were the stages for since 13 years ago?
well, I don't feel like there were kind of typical stages for it. I just went when I went raw for a year and a half. I just went raw overnight because I found it and I thought, okay, this is the healthiest way I'm going to do this. But then I didn't knew about the 80-10-10 book, so I wasn't low fat raw, and and then after that period, when I was on and off raw, uh, it was not like um, yeah, kind of state. It was like in restaurants when um, for to be for my convenience, I just thought, okay, I let it go now and uh, eat more raw food the next day, and that's something I just don't want anymore because yeah, I just don't want to put that trash in my body. So now when I go to a restaurant, I check the whole menu to see what kind of raw things are on there, and then I pick the salad with the most raw things, and then just say, okay, we'll want this salad, leave this, and that out of it, and can you add this, and that? And because I know that's on the menu, I know they have it, so mostly that goes well. But sometimes they still add some cooked potatoes and I have to pick it all out, or they don't understand the difference between raw beets or raw corn and cooked, because a lot of times the beets and the corn is already cooked when they get it, and then they think it's raw but it isn't. So uh, sometimes I still have to pick things out, but most of the times it goes well. Only with eating in a restaurant, the thing is that when you go to a restaurant, you get a salad in a certain size, and it's not enough. I eat way more at home. So when I make a salad, it's a big salad because you need to eat much to get enough calories on a raw food diet. So um, yeah. Uh, I'm still when I eat in a restaurant after that I'm probably still hungry because the salads are so small.
Right.
And I have been um, bringing some things to restaurants. I always bring my own dressing, and as last time, I brought a cup of sprouted chickpeas that have been in the freezer at my place, and then I just put the chickpeas on it or add an extra avocado, and then it's okay.
Mm, excellent. So you have three kids, and are they eating all raw as well?
No, no, no. My oldest is 14 years now, and then I have one of 6 and one of 2 years old. And well, the oldest one, she just decides for herself what she eats. She isn't even vegan, but she does eat more healthy than a year ago. Yeah, she's adding more salad, so that's great. And the two younger children, they eat more like me, but also not, um, yeah, not with all the veggies I eat because they don't. They really love fruit, but they don't like vegetables, so it's hard to get them in. But they like the middle one. She likes the strawberry leather very much, so she wants that every day. So I have to keep up with making that every week so that she has enough strawberry leather. And yeah, so fruits it all goes well, but veggies is still a challenge.
Mm, okay, interesting. So you have to prepare some cooked meals for your kids.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow, that's wonderful that you know, you have so much responsibilities, so many responsibilities at the same, and you are committed to raw vegan.
yeah.
That's amazing. And so when you were like going, when you were high raw, were you so was it most of the challenges, was it coming from social matter or cravings
Well,
at
I don't understand.
like okay, so for when you were that you said that you're now fully raw vegan, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
before you said that you were eating some restaurant food. But I'm just wondering if the challenge of being committed to raw vegan, was it due to social setting, like, going out to restaurant with your family and friends, or is it due to cravings?
Yeah, I think mostly cravings, and it's mostly the wrong mindset. I think with high raw instead of fully raw, and I found out also by Melissa because she had a lot of topics on the right mindset in her community, and when you have the right mindset and you just don't want to eat all the other foods, then it's very easy. And yeah, when you go back to a mindset where at first I thought when it was high raw, okay, these potato fries for one time it doesn't matter, right? But then obviously you eat it and you feel like crap afterwards. So uh, yeah, you just if you just have the good mindset, then yeah, it's not hard.
Yeah, I do agree. I was having a conversation with Sachi earlier, and it's really how you look at it, because a lot of people say that being vegan here in Japan is super difficult because they put um, fish broth is everywhere. So if you were to go eat in a restaurant, even though it looks like all veg vegetable, they always mix with some animal broth.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
and it's very well hidden. So I can understand that how people think that it's challenging, but once you put your mindset to it, like, I really don't think it's difficult at all. And I don't see what's served in the restaurant as food for me. Like, I just don't want to touch those
yeah,
those foods. So like I would prepare myself, and or I would just make sure that I go to a restaurant that serves something that I could eat.
Yeah.
But anyway, I always bring food with me. Lissa's hand wrap is definitely
Yeah.
favorite one to that lasts really well.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. I made every rap in that book. It's
you
really, yeah, it's really good. So that's why I have the goal with the sushi book now to make everything because I made all the recipes in the hand wraps, hand salads. Yeah.
yeah, you're amazing.
Yeah, I love the to set goals like that.
Oh my God. So, okay, so you're like goal-driven person, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, maybe not in every not in every moment I think, but I like those kind of goals. Yeah,
That's amazing. Because her hand salad book, I love it. And but I just use I just make one recipe all the time because I like it very simple. I like
yeah,
her caramelized onion wrap,
yeah, yeah.
which is
That's really good.
very simple and super delicious. I served it in my cafe and everyone loved it. They were all asking me for recipe. And that's
Oh,
why
cool.
people like, get the bundle because I know I will be making all these recipes and I know people will be asking me for recipe and, they can buy each individual books later after this bundle, but it's just going to be so expensive. It's just going to
Yeah,
so much hassle, choosing what, and this is like, over 30 bucks, like 1,000, like 1,000, almost $1,400 worth,
yeah.
and it's just no brainer. You just buy it, and I encourage people to buy now.
Yeah, yeah, and I think it's the best bundle of the year because there are other vegan bundles, right? But because this is all new content and never been released before, it's just you want to have this. So there are a lot of people who are waiting all year for this bundle, so yeah, it's really worth the price.
Yeah, definitely. So when did you decided to write this book? Because this is your first one, right?
Yeah, yeah, that was on actually not a long time ago. We were at a potluck, and then I got a message from Lissa because I was in her community, and I still am, but and she asked me if I wanted to make a book for the bundle, and I thought, okay, that's great, but there was only 1 month left because I think she asked it somewhere begin February, so I didn't have much time, and then I thought, oh my God, the end of February is the deadline, so I have to get to work, but I really wanted to do it, so. Yeah, since then I've been working hard for it, and yeah,
Yeah, I mean, congratulations. And honestly, there's no excuse. I think people love making excuses. And Tineke, she's a mother of three, and she
yeah,
prepares meals for her kids. This is her first book. I mean, it's just, there's no excuse. It's, I always like to find a way to find a solution. It's so easy to find excuse, but like, how
yeah,
about finding a way to get it done? You know?
yeah, yeah. And it's also another thing that helped me a lot is that Melissa, she always says like, when you don't feel like do anything or don't feel like making something or prep in the kitchen, then think about what your future self would say if you do it, and um, yeah, if you think about that, go tomorrow I will be very happy that I prep my salad for tomorrow. So yeah, that helps too, to just go in the kitchen and fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I also like I have some basic stuff that I always have, and people are so impressed that I have like very complicated stuff prepared all the time. But what I do is I just make like pickles, like different kind of pickles, and just cut it up. And when I'm hungry, I can just, just
Yeah.
add whatever I prepared before.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you have, going back to your book, 10's first. One recipe I was very interested was Omaira's apple pie.
Yeah.
Looks amazing, and it's interesting because it has the celery sticks inside.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
how is it like? Do you taste celery?
A bit. It gives the recipe a bit of a little bit of saltiness,
Mm.
and yeah, it makes it obviously very healthy. And well, it's nice because Omaira was here in summer for I don't know how many weeks, but we for a few weeks we made a lot of food together and had a lot of fun. And then I went to an amusement park with my kids for a whole day. So I was thinking how to get through that day without my kitchen and making food at home. So she made me that apple pie, and I got a really big box and I brought it to the amusement park, and I ate the whole thing there. So that really helped me through that day. So that was really cool. So I asked her if I could put it in my book, and she was okay with it. So it's really cool.
That's fantastic. Yeah. So yeah, I really love the page jump starts to a raw vegan lifestyle. That was really, just one page, very simple but really well written and get to the point. I thought that was really nice touch, and I totally understand that, having when you go to the theme park. Actually, when you go to this kind of theme park, for me, there's nothing I would want to eat. Uh,
Nee, exactly.
but
Yeah,
I would probably, if I'm not prepared enough, I would run out of my energy. And the
yeah,
the fruits and the stuff like that, it's not so easy to find. So this kind of backup food that gives you energy is super important.
yeah.
So yeah, and Omaira, where is she originally from?
She's from Peru, I think, originally, but she lives now with Grant in Austria. But she's also in Thailand a lot, I think, and traveling a lot. So yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
will be here again for Dutch Fruit Festival in summer.
Oh, wow. So they run a different festival, huh? Because they're doing the Thai festival soon.
Yeah, they just come here. Well, the festival is run by Wendy, but Omira and Grant are also coming and doing workshops, and yeah, so they will be here again.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so um the longest you have been on a raw vegan diet is it this time?
No, it's back 13 years ago. That was 1.5 years.
Mm.
But of course, this time will be longer because I'm sticking with it. It's now almost a year. So, yeah.
What's the um what was the most powerful uh commitment that that made you go, okay, this is it, you're sticking with, because when 2000 when you did it for 2000, when was it that you did 100% raw vegan for a year and a half? Did you think you were going to go fully raw vegan for the rest of your life, or?
Yeah, I thought it at the time, yeah, but then a lot of challenges came and I just didn't keep up with it. But yeah, I was back then convinced that I would do it, and I'm convinced now too. But I can't imagine that I don't keep up with it now. So
What's the
I
difference?
think, yeah, the difference is mostly that I have a community now in real life and online to share with people, and yeah, that's the main difference now.
That's huge. That's
Yeah,
definitely huge. Hmm.
yeah,
And you were saying that before you were not low fat raw vegan, right?
Yeah.
So that's a different kind of
Yeah, that's the difference too. And well, it's this year when I was low fat raw vegan, I lost a lot of weight, so that helps a lot too to stay motivated. And that wasn't. Yeah, I did lose weight in that 13 years ago, but not as much as now, not as fast as now. So I think this is the best way to eat, uh, like low fat. Yeah.
mm. Yeah, and you have a beautiful book, first book, but how was it writing up your first book? What was your experience?
Well, it was really nice to get to be so creative and then write recipes because I did something that I actually do all the time. I just look in my fridge, look in my freezer, what do I have, and then make something. The only difference is now that I wrote it down what I did and took some pictures and there was a recipe. But yeah, it's like what I've been doing all year, but I never wrote things down and now I did. So yeah, that's different and was really cool to do. And I like the to do it in that program in the Canva and be creative. And actually, Lissa helped me too. Looking at my book during when I was making it and gave me some tips, so that was great too.
Wow, you had a pro helping you out as well. That's so
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Um, so being on this diet, is there any like specific food or specific nutrition that you try to intake?
um well, no, not really. I just try to get a lot of variety. And well, before this year when I made a salad, it was like 5 ingredients and then I had a salad. And now when I make a salad, it's at least 15 ingredients. Just make a lot and a lot of different things so that you get also a lot of different vitamins and minerals. And I did for a few days um, use the app chronometer to see what I got in. um, so I found out that it's really easy to get too much fat and not enough protein.
Mm.
But then I just changed that by not doing every sauce with cashew, because if you have cashew-based dressing, it's very easy to get too high on fat. And I added more chickpeas to get more protein. So it just balanced a bit more, but it's too much work to fill that chronometer in every day. So it was really helpful to balance a bit more. But now I just do what feels right and get as much variety in as I can.
So the for the chickpea, do you get like a specific place? Do you get it from a specific place? Because I find it very difficult. You have to be very careful with the chickpea, the kind of chickpea, to be able to sprout it, right?
What too?
The chickpea, it could get moldy. Like you have.
Um, well, I just I have a big 5 kilo box of organic chickpeas, so dry chickpeas. So and then I use Lissa's method for sprouting them, for keeping them in water for 2 days, and then um, soak, rinse and drain for 1 day, and then they're sprouted, and then I put them in cup size packages in the freezer. And then when I need them, I get them out and use them like that or marinate them. So that's a really nice way to get them in, because when you only sprout them and you do not freeze them, they taste different and the texture is not quite as nice as you freeze them. So
Mm.
that's a good one. And I also have the big box of green peas, dried green peas, and I make greens out of them. So I always have like 2 handful soaking, and then after a day, put them in a little coconut soil, and then wait for a few days, and I can show you. I have them right there in front of the window. Can you see them? Uh, wait. I'll show you. It's
Oh,
it's the green peas. So I do that. Uh, I always have them in front of the window so I can cut them off and put them in my salad.
nice. So you put the soil.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. There's coconut soil in, and then first I let for 24 hours soak the dry green peas in water, and after that I put them in the soil and yeah, just water them every day, and then you get them nice microgreens.
Right, right. And for the chickpea, you said that you leave it in the water for 2 days, but
Yeah.
does it sprout in the water?
Yeah, just for 2 days, and then for another day, um, drain the water and rinse them for a few times, and then yeah, they become soft, and uh, then you put them in the freezer, and yeah, that's the way. That's the method Lissa uses. So
Mm.
yeah, works very well.
Yeah, I used to make a lot of raw tahini with uh, sprouted chickpeas, but then I think I never put it in the deep freezer, so it started to I think get kind of funky. It has a bit strange smell to it, so I stopped making it. But
Ah,
I should get back to that. Oh yeah, Haruka joined. Jeez, and Tam Kiki is it? Who joined? Thanks for joining. Yeah, yeah. So definitely. So this is a nice thing about Ultimate Raw Vegan Bundle because there are so many recipe that I made before, but I stopped making it, and now I tend to make the same thing over and over because it's just kind of easy to have
yeah,
the same recipe, but it's a nice reminder that there's so many ways to make it.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, and trying new things and new recipes. So I think everyone has like a few recipes that you make a lot, and I like it too to when I got the time just make new things. And like when now with this bundle, there's so many things you can make new recipes for the whole year. So that's really cool.
yeah, for sure. I was quite pleased with the quality of everyone's content, and
Yeah,
I'm mostly like I'm fruit based raw vegan also, so it makes it easier for me to pick the recipe because I don't use any refined oil or sugar, and
yeah,
some other raw vegans they might use like refined oils and like lots of nuts and seeds. So yeah,
yeah, yeah. And these, I think all books are low fat, right, and oil free.
yeah.
I
Hmm.
guess. Yeah. Yeah, so that's great.
Oh, and are you doing salt free as well?
Yeah, my book's salt free. Yeah.
Your book is salt free, but are you
Yeah.
salt free in?
Yeah. Yeah, I do use miso, and most of the times I use lentil miso, so miso made out of lentils. But yeah, no normal salt, like no. Just
Wow.
only when I want to add saltiness, I add miso or yeah, celery or coconut aminos. But coconut aminos also sweet, of course. But yeah, that's what I use instead of salt.
Excellent. Wow, that's fantastic. Um, Yeah, so I think it's is there anything else that you wanted to mention? Because about half an hour, over half an hour. Was it? No, no, 45, 50 minutes we've been talking.
Yeah, yeah, we've been talking a long time. No, yeah, really cool to have been talk to you, and looking forward to talking to you again. We'll plan a moment, right? And
Yeah,
I'm excited to talk about your contribution too. So let's do that later.
yeah. Have you hosted someone already or?
No, not yet, but I have next Saturday. I'll host Wendy and Omaira. So I already found out how to do it. So hopefully it goes right.
I am, this is all new to me. So
Yeah, to me too. Yeah,
yeah, it's quite interesting, but I love it. I love being able to connect and, I don't
yeah,
any raw vegan in nearby. So
yeah,
it's lovely to be able to connect with everyone on online like this. So yeah, let's
yeah,
connect again. And
yeah,
yeah, and it was so lovely to connect with you. And thank you so much for the contribution and
yeah. Thank you too.
amazing, amazing. I mean, your conviction of doing every single rap of Lissa, and
Yeah,
you have already committed for her
doing all the sushis. Yeah,
160 recipes she has contributed this time. So
yeah,
I'm really looking forward to your progress on that.
yeah. Yeah, I'll share. Well, I'm sharing all of them. So tonight I'll be making. I think it's the second recipe in the book, one with fermented daikon radish, and it has been fermenting for a week now. So I can take it out today and make the recipe tonight. So hopefully that's delicious too.
Wow, that's fantastic! Oh my God,
Yeah.
I make that quite often for me, and I love it, but the whole house smells quite funky when I make.
Oh really? Oh, I haven't smelled anything yet. Yeah, I open it every day to release a bit of air and then close it again and then I smell it, but it's not a really big smell, so I hope it's fermenting okay.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, yeah. Someone said that in somehow the radish daikon smell doesn't have a strong smell in their country. So in Japan, it has a very strong smell. Like it's
Oh,
like I mean,
yes, maybe a different species or yeah,
yeah, possible.
variety. Yeah,
Well, cool, cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to your photos then.
yeah. I'll share tonight in my story.
Excellent. Well, it was lovely connecting with you, Tineke, and
Yeah.
connect soon again.
Yes. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.